think it's dawned on me that you ain't coming back. I've lost my chance to see us find our way back.
Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to the channel and episode 17 of Growing Not So Very Together. If you haven't seen the latest episode, make sure you do, because otherwise you will get a little bit of a spoiler. Did you see it? Alright, then in the last episode, our little couple, Pepper and Makoa, they got engaged. You don't see it here. Unfortunately, the has already disappeared. Makoa feels bruised and bandaged. But yeah, these two got engaged. We now need to plan their wedding, which I think we're going to have next episode, because this episode, little Rory will be aging up in toddler. Time goes so fast. But these two are engaged. They're lovers. I'm not sure if they're soulmates. Let's check. They are lovers. They are engaged. They have a good compatibility. They feel that they are attracted to each other. They deeply love. Um, but not soulmates. Best friends, but not soulmates. And we're going to plan the wedding. I did a poll on Twitter. It's still ongoing. Maybe when this episode goes live, it's still ongoing. So hopefully you can still vote. But I'm asking you guys whether you want them to get married in Delani, which is Makoa's home, Pepper, which is not Pepper, Windenburg, which is originally Pepper's home, and then Tartosa, which is of course from the Wedding Stories pack. So we'll see. Right now, you guys are voting on Bonnie. Like all of you guys are saying we want to get these two guys married in Sulani. I did already do a wedding build in Sulani, but in case you guys vote something different or something else wins, I will redo the build and have this one available for you guys, which will be Thursday's video. In terms of how this little family is doing, where are you going? Okay, you are going to some love to Noodle, who deserves it. In terms of milestone, this one we already saw last week, last episode, but I had Makoa and Pepper woohoo for the first time. She's not pregnant because she is on her period, but Makoa wants to have a child. And it's not just here, but it's one of his wants. So maybe after these get married and she's not on her period, we go for a child. She wants to get married, wants to be mischievous, and reach the top of her career, which we're very, very close to, because we're now on level 9. So I think once we have our breakthrough, 3 more days of hard work, we could get to level 10. So the only thing that we need to do then is get level 10 of logic and mischief, and finally finish this aspiration, which I need to start clogging drains because I haven't done this in a while. And then once we have all of that completed, we can switch to Ruby as new heir, as the one we're going to focus on. She's right now learning how to ride a bike by herself, but I don't think it's really going well. She is now 7 days until she ages up into, so have a bit of time. I want to try to get everything finished before she ages into. We can switch to her when she is 18. In terms of her skill, she is actually social level 9, so I think she is going to be very good at talking like a politician. In terms of other developments, Nanny, who is doing her homework here right now, she felt that her privacy was invaded. Went on to a little party last night. I forgot to film this part, but she went to Love's with her best friend, so we added some pictures to her picture wall. Sorry for a lot of talking. But you seen here the picture that she took with Dwayne in the last episode, and then also the 2 pictures on the left with her friends. And I started adding more to the house, so I added a basketball hoop for Rory in here. So once he ages up into a toddler, we can spend some time over here. And I also added a little bit more on the balcony as we had 13,000 simoleons. We have a yoga mat now, which actually Ruby was interested in. We also have a telescope, which hopefully could work with Pepper's mischief and logic skill. It's something else bigger than just uh chess table. And also we added a lot, and I mean a lot, to backyard. So I added this water glide, water slide. Just because we're going into summer in a few days, I thought it would be nice to already start preparing for this. So I added the water slide. If it's a nice weather, we can play with this water slide. And I also added this seating area here, which I'm really proud of. Our backyard is now really, really full. But I really like this, especially at night when all of these light up. Think I showed you guys some pictures on Twitter too. I really, really like how this area turned out. I think it looks really, really cute. Then we added the pool over here and the doghouse over here instead of here. And so these are all the changes to the house, except for one final thing, which is I finally took pictures with the Ravasheen total or full control camera. And I now added more to the picture wall. So this photo is a bit disappearing, unfortunately, so I need to rework that one. But I added the proposal pictures from last episodes, as well as some family pictures with the whole family and then kids together, just to have like a more of a family photo wall. And I'm really liking how it looks so far. So I am going to work more and more on this to really have like this whole nice cluttered area of pictures all around the house. But let's get into the game. As I said last episode, we're gonna focus on Pepper's skills. We're gonna make sure that she like levels up as much as possible. And then I think for tomorrow we're going to go to a little playground area with Ruby, and then Pepper can work on her logic skill. So she can meet up with her friends. I gave Crazy already a makeover because Crazy is crazy. Crazy. I cannot really pronounce crazy. Um, she's actually Daphne's sister, not full sister. She's actually Daphne's foster sister. Daphne and her brother Nicholas, they are actually being fostered by Gracie's parents. They're her two moms, and they have like a few other siblings. I also gave the twin sister of Gracie a makeover. So these two are siblings who are friends with our girlies. And Cassidy is also a friend of Nanny. And then we are also going to build up a friendship with Mason and Janine for Ruby. So I do want to go to the park tomorrow so they can go to the playground. They can have a little bit of time, build up a relationship with friends. Hopefully, in the future, they can have a bit more of a friend group and we can focus more on that aspect. She's still riding into the garden, but I think maybe we'll be able to ride a bike here. I do want to get this milestone for her. She's now motor level 5. I'm not sure when she's able to ride a bike, if it's just practicing or by motor level 10. Also, since it's Rory's birthday, we're not going to get all of the milestones, but he did get the good toe in mouth milestone. He is Tinky. He also rolled over to the tummy last time and he learned to greet. But I'm not sure if we're going to get the learn to babble and learn to greet. I'm gonna try to make sure that he can sit up today. But I think we may need to. I'm gonna talk. You're gonna. No, no, you don't know this person. But we may not get all the milestones, and I really do want to see at some point that we get as much milestones as possible. But maybe when we have more family focus, with, for example, Ray Gen, I think it is, or the Plum Gen, I'm not 100% sure. I think then we can potentially reach all the milestones and really, really focus on getting the milestone. But for now, Makoa is on a walk with Noodle, and I think once he gets back, we're going to change Rory's diaper and then do a little bit of like practicing sit up and practicing walk a bit around. All right, so Nani is actually getting a pop-up saying we're having a little get-together before prom. Want to join? I don't think we've met, but yes, why not? So we are going to little get-together for prom. I didn't even know it was prom tonight, but that's fine. All right, so we have arrived, and this is the girl Kailani. Kailani, I think. Garcia is the girl who invited us. We are still a preteen, I think, but we shouldn't be a preteen anymore. So either she is really, really small, or there is a glitch with the mod. That's setting preteen base remove. Yeah, I think there's just a glitch with her, or she's just really, really short. But this is the girl who invited us, so why don't we little introduction if the menu wants to load? Okay, so I quickly went into Cass and gave Kalani a little bit of a makeover. I used the new kit on her, the Crunch kits, just to fit a little bit more with her vibe. This is not really fully the vibe, but I wanted to have her hot weather wear a little bit more hot weather. But she's just gonna talk to her. She's gonna get to know her. I think they already have like a good connection, so this could potentially be another friend for Nani. My game is a little bit glitchy, but there's actually this thing where she has the heat of the moment kiss, and as to who, she doesn't have any like feelings towards of attraction towards Nani in her panel, but she does have like some romantic things that she wants to do. So why don't you just I don't know what this one is. Why don't you do a little bit of a flirt if that's what you want to? Apparently, it's not too bad. They do have a little bit of romance. Like, if she wants to be a little bit more romantic towards somebody, that's for sure something that we can do. Like, she wants to whisper about crush, so let's do that one. Um, like if she likes Kelani, that's fine with me. Like, I don't want to force my Sims into a. You're not gonna go on a computer. You're not gonna go on a computer. But if my Sims have a certain attraction, I'm fine by that. Like, I'm not gonna force my Sims into a certain attraction. I do have wonderful whims in there, so I can see who they're attracted to. So, for example, with Pepper, I saw that she was attracted to men. I didn't set this, like, this was what the game decided for her. So, in that case, like, it's fine by me. If Nani, Ruby, Rory, all our other characters that are still coming with the rest of the series, if they have a different romantic orientation, like, that's fine by me. If they want to experiment, that's also fine by me. I want to be as inclusive in this game, or not conclusive, inclusive as possible. So I want them to have like a little bit of a chance to do what they want to do, and I want them to have like their own decision, and I want to make sure that they do what they feel comfortable with, and like that's everybody's choice. Like, I'm not gonna force like any sim. If they feel attraction, they feel attraction. Okay, so I had Nani ask a question about um do you like what you think is the one that I asked? And she's actually said, yes, I sure do. Just don't tell anyone. They now have we're gonna travel to the prom, and then I will check the sentiment with Kailani, because if maybe smitten with Kailani, they do have a bit of romance now, so we'll see. Like, does our girl get a girlfriend today? Who knows? So we are here at prom with Nani, and this is actually her prom dress. I didn't put that much makeup on her, just a little bit of lip gloss, with the idea that Pepper would allow this. And then I also gave her this like really flowy dress, which I think she would really like. Makoa doesn't probably like the cutout over here, but I think she would have a lot of influence, or Pepper would have had a lot of influence on this. What also happened is off camera or like at home, Ruby reached social level 10, actually. So she is currently building her skills, but I think I'm going to have her socialize with or AC. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it correctly. I apologize if I really don't. But in terms of Lani and they feel resentful. No, I'm going to remove this because this should not be the case because they just met each other. You don't. She perceives her as unattractive, but they should not feel resentful about a prom invitation if they just met. To be honest, um, they had like a good introduction to each other. They had a good connection. So she is going to continue the connection. Like we're just gonna say they met days before. They're talking about going to prom together, but they didn't do like an official promposal. So she's just it's going to do a little bit of interesting talk. She's going to ask how to be popular. Okay. And then she's gonna vote for prom royalty. I think she would vote for Cassidy, to be honest. Because here are two of her friends. Cassidy's actually step, but if you look at Cassidy, it's kind of like the girl who really wants to be popular. Like she would be a beauty queen as well. So she would be the one who actually would love to be prom queen. Like Nani is not the one who really wants to be prom queen. Like she wouldn't really focus on this. She does need the toilet actually. So don't change into your regular clothes. Don't. But she is going to use the toilet. We're also gonna get a bit of food probably if we can get it somewhere. And she is going to change back into her outfit because I do want her to stay in her prom outfit that I specifically chose for her. But she's gonna talk to Kelani. And I think she's just going to have a bit of fun. Like she's gonna vote, she's gonna um fill fountain with chocolate. Stop changing your outfit. And I think she's also going to take a few pictures and just have a bit of a more fun time at prom. Hey, so attention everybody. We have the result for the winners of the prom court. I'm happy to announce the following winners. Prom royalty Cassidy Hernandez. Like I said, she would want to be a prom queen. And then prom jester, Kalani Corsia. So Kalani actually got prom jester. Where is she? We have changed our outfits again. Please, girl, stop changing your outfit. She's eating a chocolate covered strawberry. Can you please stop changing your outfit? Because I really want you to stay in the prom outfit that I made specifically for you. And take some pictures with Kaylani. Okay, so prom is over. She keeps changing her outfit. I couldn't take a photo picture, so unsuccessful prom, unfortunately. But she does have a little. Wait, you took a picture? You actually did take a picture? Wait a minute. It's a filled picture because she's smaller, but they did take a picture together. Okay, so prom was actually somewhat successful. It wasn't unsuccessful, but it wasn't also a successful prom. So we're gonna go home. We're gonna see the rest of the family, and we're gonna age up Rory because he should be a toddler by now. We come home and Pepper is being abducted again, like usual. She's gone. Let's hope she doesn't get pregnant because I don't think she can at this point in time, but I don't want her to get pregnant. Since she is gone, I actually wanted her to age up Rory, but I'll wait for he ages up. So instead, I think Makoa is going to little bit of practicing with him. I think we're going to practice sitting just to get one final thing out here. And apologies, an alarm is going off in case you guys heard it. Our girl, we got no way, no way. We got the sit up milestone. Our little boy is sitting. Crazy. Look at the little cutie. He's sitting up for the first time. Oh, that's great. So I think Makoa practiced this a lot. You are dazed or scared. Makoa practiced sitting with him. And Nani, she's going to bunk down. She is tired. She had her first prom. She made a new best friend with Kaylani. And she wants to graduate from high school now, which she will do in 11 days. And her and Kalani, they're now best friends. She sees her as unattractive, but I think this may change. And they do feel deeply connected. Like it's fine if she has an attraction. How does she feel about her best friends actually? Steve is unattractive. Steve is basically okay. We'll see with Nani how it goes. Like she doesn't have to stay with one person for her whole life. Like nobody has to. So in that case, we'll just see. Like maybe she can date Milani for a little bit, and if she wants to have somebody else in the future, can have somebody else in the future. Like that's completely fine by me. As I said before, like I want my Sims to have like to just be themselves, to figure out things like what they want. Like, oh no, he's creeping. He's doing a little bob. It's so cute. But I just want my Sims to be happy and to figure out like what they want instead of me pushing something on them. Like, of course, we will have to follow the story of not so very rules, but otherwise, like we can be pretty open and we can just see, like how things develop, how our Sims develop. I think that will be like the best way to just have everything not fully set in place, but also do have to do see what game decides for us. Are you tired? No, but you have a new no new sentiment. You are hungry and you need to take a shower. Okay. And since Rory can sit, we can now actually put him in the high chair and if he wants to try some baby food. So Pepper, now that she has come back from her alien abduction, is actually going to give him some food. And we'll see what he thinks of it. So let's see. Are you going to try it, Rory? What are you going to like it? Let's see. What does he think of it? He had the first food sentiment unlocked. But he disliked the mesh mango. Okay. So how is he going to respond to this actually? He doesn't want to eat it. Seems like it, but he does look pretty cute. Yeah, he really doesn't want to try it. So he made a mess on the floor. Don't go to bed. Help him explore something else. Why don't we, if he doesn't like why don't we use applesauce? Does he like this? I'll help Pepper out and throw this away for her. Okay, he's unsure about the applesauce and he is making a big mess. So what are you gonna do? I think we need to clean him up. So she is. Can you clean him up? Clean up, and then I think we can put him to bed because he's getting a bit tired too. Oh no, the glitch happened. Ruby lost her tooth, and she got reset to this. So I need to figure out if I can modify her in the household and actually get her back to her normal look. I had this before and I should have deleted the interaction because I know that this is something that happened in the game where if my Sims have a loose tooth, they get completely glitched out and they just pull off their outfit. Let's hope we can fix this. She is back to normal. So I think this has to do with her having custom content teeth. That basically caused her entire appearance to change. But we are going to hang this up. And she is going to place her tooth under the pillow and sleep, even though she doesn't necessarily need to sleep. She's going to try to. Then she's going to practice riding her bike again. Everybody else is awake. Pepper, what are you doing? Going back to sleep. Fair enough. You are writing in your journal. How are your values looking? Need more emotional control. Well, then it's a good thing that you're writing about your journal. And you are not doing anything. So why don't you grab some food? I think you're already doing this. No. In that case, grab some food. And I think you need to reach logic level 3. So why don't you focus on your logic skill? And Ruby has learned how to ride a bike. So she can now ride around and travel on any child's size bicycle. That's great. And what did you want? You want to become friends with Nani? Oh, great. She is asleep right now. Well, when she wakes up, I think she's gonna do a little bit of painting as she needs a bit of fun. I think she is more into the surrealism, to be honest. But once your mom wakes up, we're not gonna go to the flea market, but once your mom wakes up, you can ask your friends to go to the park and actually have a little bit of fun time. Alrighty, so we are at the park, which means Rory now has a new milestone. And I think what we're going to do is Makoa is going to focus on taking care of Rory. So let's see, we're gonna do a bottle feed and I also diaper change actually. So also apparently it doesn't need a diaper change. Pepper, you're going to not take care of Rory, but you're going to play chess instead. Nani is going to paintings try here in the park area. Maybe do again if we grab this painting. Then or what we're actually gonna do to destroy objects. So we can do some painting. So she is gonna do a art realism painting and you are going to talk with your friends and actually get to know them a bit better and if you can really have this like little nice group of friends. And Rory just aged up. He got a top-notch infant and he's actually a silly toddler. So we now have Rory who is looking very, very weird. I'm gonna go into Create a Sim and quickly give him a makeover because this is not how we are going to have our little toddler as like looking like. And then I think Makro is still going to focus on taking care of Rory and actually teaching him a few of the toddler milestones. Okay, so this is Rory in his toddler form. I gave him skin detail eyelashes so I don't have to change it for every outfit. I gave him his birthmark, then blonde hair in his human form, and pink hair in his alien form, as well as these asteroid eyes. I think when I first gave him his makeover as an infant, I said universe eyes, but these are actually the asteroid eyes. So this is little Rory. This is his winter wear. You saw one of his regular outfits. So we're gonna go into the real life world and see our baby little boy who's now aged up into a toddler. And this is Rory in the wild. He wants to have his first book read. He can already no, not anything. He wants to study shapes and learn to talk. I was thinking that he could already do something, but this is just feeding Ruby. Right now, he doesn't have any quirk. He does need to toilet, but I don't think I have a potty here. So, fortunately, we cannot train him. We can do instead is just have. We're gonna enroll him in preschool. And since it's Sunday, that he shouldn't go into preschool. We're gonna read him a toddler book. So he has his first book read. Then we are going to let's teach to talk. Ruby, are you talking to your friends? Yes, you are. Let's do a few more interactions and then maybe go play on the playground. We do have this like whole park over here, and I do think it would be fun for all of them to play in the playground, so play pirate together. So I bought 2 crates for Pepper from the reward store. I actually gave her the night owl and the morning sim just so she builds additional skills. I could have bought her the bond trade as well, which I thought of later on, but I actually didn't want her to build skills too fast. So I'm just waiting a little bit with that one. But right now she is practicing her logic. These two are talking, which is really, really cute. Rory has already reached level 2 of communication. This girlie is very playful, which is nice to see. And this little one is very happy, she's fired, and I think she is going to reveal crush. And these two are having their first kiss. It is glitching a bit out since Nani is so much shorter, but they do have their first kiss. And Makoa is actually putting Rory on the slide. So I do want a picture of this one as well, but without the headline effects. Let's put him on the slide. But it's so cute. He's helping him go for on the slide for the first time. Even if he is not Rory's biological father, even if Rory is an alien, like you can really see that he is his father. In the sense of he raised this boy, he's taking care of this boy, and he really loves this boy, which is so cute. And I think he wants to have like his own child to with Pepper to actually see like how their family could grow further. Like he loves, of course, Ruby. He loves his own daughter. He loves Rory. He loves Dwayne. But I think he wants to have his own child with Pepper. Just have their family grow further. We're not gonna go to the GP because we're gonna focus on our traits. But maybe she can be a little mischievous with her daughter because she does want to be mischievous. So why don't you not mean pranks? You're a little noxious. Just a little one. No worries, making a mess on the floor because he's old. So, Makoa, you're going to have to scold him. So, toddler care, not toddler care, parenting, discipline, reason, behavior. He would do it calmly, but firm, not to make a mess. Like, he's not going to be having a strict relationship with Rory, but he is going to let Rory know he shouldn't be making messes. And she is describing the apocalypse to her daughter, as well as she's trying to do like a little bit of some mischief interactions just to build this up. Right now, we're still on level 8, but we're getting closer to being halfway to level 9. Rory is not liking that he's being scolded. So we're gonna hug him lovingly. We're then gonna clean up the mess, and I think we're gonna head home. Everybody does need to have their needs taken care of. So this episode was a bit more focused on the gameplay, not as much on skills as I wanted to, because I didn't anticipate prom happening. But I hope you guys like this episode. I'm going to stay a little bit more with Peppa here to focus on her skill, hopefully get her logic up to level 9. But if you guys like this episode, click that little like button down below. Don't forget to vote on the poll, and if the poll's already closed, just let me know in the comments down below where you want Makoa and Pepper to have their wedding. I'm not gonna do it next episode. Next episode will be the planning and focusing on finishing up Pepper's generation, as I've said for the past few episodes. But I really do want to finish up everything as much as possible. And yeah, we did have a lot of things like Nani now doesn't have a girlfriend, but she does have somebody that she likes. She has had her first kiss. She's feeling confident. She's feeling happy, which is the most important thing. And we're moving further with Ruby skills. Like she has high confidence. Like she is doing very well in her social skill. Like her values are looking good, and she's also getting more and more friends. Rory has aged up. He learned to walk. Like he's now learning how to climb stairs. So we're slowly getting there with our family. He also does love books. So if you want to see more of this family and the drama and everything happening, make sure you don't miss out on a video by being subscribed. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
You know that I'll follow